Welcome back to Angry Badger Minis. So, we have finished all of our Terminators and we are wrapping this up with finishing up the last of our Dreadnoughts. We've actually gone and put back together a lot of these metal ones and, trying to sort some things out as far as how we can, use them to our advantage. I do have one extra, well actually two extra arms here, although one's missing a hand, and which I can get out of the plastic kit, and then I've got a sarcophagus here. I'm just missing legs, but there's options I can do. I could probably even buy a set of legs for 25 bucks or something like that on eBay. But regardless, we've got two Dreadnoughts left to put together. One of them is going to be a dedicated librarian Dreadnought. I went ahead and made three Death Company ones. I mean, I had two of them already built, but what I plan on doing is, as I'm reading more and more about Death Company and my fascination with them, what I plan on doing is this particular Dreadnought that I just got in the mail. I'm gonna go ahead and make this one my librarian Dreadnought, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn this one into a fourth Death Company Dreadnought, because we have two red, or what will be red, Furiosos. And if I ever get around to building a Flesh Terrors army, then I'll worry about buying whatever Dreadnoughts I need then, because I'm not entirely sure if the Death Company for the Dreadnought, the Flesh Terrors is the same color or not. Well, I'm not even sure how big I want that army to be. They may be a smaller contingent. But to give you an idea, I mean, we've got an entire box full of infantry, and all of the infantry are complete now. So like I said, all I've got left is essentially this Dreadnought here. I've got some weapon options for him, which are perfectly fine, and I have some other weapon options that can go with him. I'm going to, like I said, make this one into another Death Company Dreadnought. That is not the correct sarcophagus. I do have some other parts here to make even another Dreadnought. The only thing I'm missing on this particular portion is, well, I wouldn't really be missing it. I could, put this arm with it, and again, I can make a little, I've got enough pieces to make a hand or whatever. But again, legs would be the issue, and of course I have plenty of weapon options, and I will have plenty of weapon options from the actual Flesh Terrors. Oh my gosh, I've got Flesh Terrors on the mind, but from the these plastic kits here. And so at a minimum, we still have two more Dreadnoughts that could potentially make their way. They probably won't make their way into the Blood Angels army. The sarcophagus, like this one's a Dark Angels one. This one is something along or akin to, say, Ultramarines maybe. Of course, I don't ever really foresee me making an Ultramarines army. I love the color blue, but not that color blue. And I do have a Marneus Calgar model, but I actually thought about using that model for something else. Especially since I didn't buy it, my wife bought it for me. But regardless, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to think, do I have two of those? I don't know. She bought me something for Christmas or something like that, or my birthday. I don't know, one of those. And I think I might have already had it or something like that. Although I wouldn't have bought Marneus Calgar, so I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But even if I do, there's nothing to say. Excuse me. There's nothing to say that I can't use that model for something else, or just use it, paint it as a bust type model. I do have a Mortarion model, which will definitely go with my Plague Guard when I get around to that. I'm really looking forward to putting all of that stuff together. And I do have an entire other Plague army that's from the older style models, brand new in the box, never been put together, all metal models, all the weapon options, everything. I haven't decided if I'm going to put them together or not, since I have an exorbitantly huge an amount of the new play guard from all of those box sets. I think it was for 8th edition. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys what we've got, and other than, you know, these two dreadnoughts, all we have left is a Land Raider Crusader Redeemer, and the Blood Angels will be done. I'm not sure if I will get this done by tomorrow. Work has, you know, kind of gotten in the way a little bit, and then some other things that I do in my community. But the key here is to find out what we're gonna do next. And if I don't have any votes on my Patreon, I'm probably gonna roll with the Space Wolves next, and then I don't know. I'm really trying to get all of my Space Marine armies put together first. So we've got some Grey Knight contingent, which there's not much left to do on that, and they're a pretty small one. We've got Death Watch, same thing. Although the Death Watch army is surprisingly large, considering the box sets that, you know, they came in, like the Overkill box set and the Death Mask one. I think that's what it's called. Trying to think that, and then I just have Death Watch stuff. And then we've got, let's see, what else do we have? We have my Salamanders army, which is going to be massive. Salamanders are by and large my favorite Space Marine army. I honestly believe that they are the one true heroes of the Imperium, because, you know, they put themselves, you know, in harm's way and will do whatever it takes to save any human, you know, no matter the cost. You know, and that speaks to me. That army will probably be even larger. Well, I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, I have to look at what's left, but that army will be larger than probably even my Dark Angels army, which right now I believe is the largest Space Marine army that I have, because of Raven Wing and Deathwing and the Dark Angels. And I'm trying to think what else we have. I think that's all of it as far as Space Marines, like dedicated armies. I don't know. I mean, you know, in my head, I want to make, you know, like I said, Flesh Terrors. I want to make my own. I have my own chapter. I just haven't done it. Oh, that's right. I've got to put them together. I totally forgot about that. And so those models are already set aside for that chapter. But again, I'm not telling you who they are yet, because they've got a whole backstory and everything. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 more Space Marine armies. Now, of course, Grey Knights and Death Watch are not going to be remotely close to the size of these, you know, core armies like this. But, you know, it's... they're still going to be pretty neat. And then we have all well, I mean, maybe this doesn't count as far as armies are concerned, but I have all of the you know, Primaris guys, all of the the Space Hulk box sets of Blood Angels and stuff like that. I've got other Terminators that were separated and slotted for my Space Hulk game, so that you've got, you know, at least core chapters. You know, you can be whatever you want when you go in there. Obviously, having the Death Watch Terminators that I've already done, that kind of you know, that kind of helps out a lot with that. And again, I apologize for all the yawning. Didn't go to bed until about 3 o'clock in the morning, but I still couldn't sleep for some reason. So I've been trying to go strong all day and not on very much sleep. Oh, I forgot. I do actually have this one. I totally forgot I had it sitting over here. So I take that back. We now have 3 Feroso Dreadnoughts. I was wondering, I was like, man, I could have swore I had another arm for this side, and we do. So now we have 3 red Feroso Dreadnoughts, and that's okay. I mean, I'll have to work on that arm there, But then this guy right here, which is from the Assault on Black Reach box, we can turn around and essentially move all of these weapon options to him. So that'll work out decently enough. Or, you know, one of these other ones or something like that. I like, you know, maybe I need to call this live stream the tired stream. Anyway, I like, you know, the mechs as a whole. I think they're good to go. I do have some Redemptor, I mean, not Redemptor Dreadnoughts, the, maybe it is Redemptor, the Primaris Dreadnoughts. I have a couple of those. And I have, what was I going to say? I do not have any Chaos Dreadnoughts, but I do have a bunch of Hellbrutes that'll be going into my Chaos Army. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put any of those into the Plague Army and how that might work. I mean, I could see it working. Just not sure as far as, you know, is it gonna be a waste or anything like that, I guess. So, but yeah, man, we're rocking and rolling here. Like I said, we've gone, you know, faster than, I mean, we're still technically now, what, 3 or 4 days ahead of schedule, because if you count the 2 days each time that I've been ahead of schedule, that's the way I'm looking at it anyway. Let's see here. And of course, you know, I also take time to clean up my area every time I'm done, because I've got a little one that runs around and want to make sure he's not going to pick anything up and eat it. There it is. Okay, so we got that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this stuff off to the side. Just wanted to show you guys in a little bit of better grandeur, if you will. I also do have actual Dreadnought, like the Games Workshop Dreadnought bases, like this one right here with the terrain on it, that are coming from eBay. Those will be for, you know, this, you know, these metal Dreadnoughts, just so that they kind of fit more into the army. And I may, you know, depending on what I have left, you know, as far as other stuff, I may put, you know, some Blood Angel decoration stuff on them, because, you know, like anything, you know, whoops, like anything, you know, I just don't like the decals. I really don't. But one thing that's great about the Dreadnought, you know, sarcophagus, is that you can easily, you know, paint something on there. You know, you can paint it on whatever. But I'm really addicted now to these three-dimensional details and whatnot. It's really awesome. So let me get this out of the way too. We'll work on that later, because I want to go ahead and finish these plastic models. Dreadnought was actually one of the first things I loved to field all the time, just because I really thought it was, you know, one of the coolest models out there, and I still do. Obviously, the new Primaris Dreadnought is considerably, you know, larger. Some might say even considerably cooler. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. Although I wonder, you know, we take a look at, you know, the history and the lore, and how, you know, it's impossible, at least as far as the lore says, it's impossible to duplicate this technology from the STIs, and I'm sorry, STCs, and wait, what am I saying? STC, standard construct. I don't know. I lost it now. Anyway, don't get old. But you know, does it make the new Dreadnought, you know, I guess in my mind, how did we get these Dreadnoughts if, you know, they're supposed to be veterans, you know what I mean? And maybe I just haven't seen this, but if they're supposed to be veterans, you know, of hundreds of years of battle and experience and all this kind of stuff, how did we get to the point that there's even anybody in there if they already had them when they started arriving you know, and outfitting Space Marine chapters with reinforcements. You know, something just doesn't add up to me. And I mean, again, I might be missing something, and that's completely fine. I'm just not sure exactly, you know, what it is or what I'm missing. Let's see here. Okay, we don't need that. Got plenty of stuff for the Librarian Dreadnought, that's for sure. Let's see here. All right, let me see here. Let's see here. And, you know, once we get this done, we're really looking forward to seeing it all, you know, in the cabinet and whatnot, and then moving on to getting this stuff, you know, constructed and painted for the rest of the stuff. And I think we're moving along at a pretty good clip. You know, I won't lie to you and say that it doesn't get boring sometimes, you know, putting the same thing together all the time. It can, but what kind of slows everything down is all of the details and how I want to spread load those to, you know, maximize, you know, how much I have. And honestly, I wouldn't trade that for anything. I mean, they look, you know, amazing, and I'm happy for all of the details. One thing I didn't build for this army was a Terminator Ancient, or Ancient and Terminator armor. I'm not sure that's how I want to play. You know, if it's really my way of playing or worth it. I did put a standard together, or the flag, and I do have the lightning claw that goes with him, and I have plenty of Terminator models, so it's not like I can't make them later. But I just don't know if it's, you know, the route that I want to go. I mean, my gosh, you know, you've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 10, 15, yeah, 25 Terminators in that army, not including what I'll end up having, you know, if I ever needed another 5, I can just pull them from the Space Hulk box set. I have this hankering, if you will, and I don't know why, but to build a Lamenter's army, Blood Angels Lamenters, successor chapter. I really like the pattern. I'm not a big fan of yellow, but it just seems to work with them, you know, even better in my opinion than the Imperial Fists. So that's something else that's kind of in my future down the road, mind you. I'm not buying anything else until I've got everything put together. I mean, that is the goal, that is the commitment, and I mean it. So I don't see anything else there. I need this piece up top. Okay. Oop. That's Librarian. Let's just do a check over what we got here. Got that, got those. And you'll probably see me kind of fly through this, you know, putting this together. It's because I've been putting them together. You know, it's just the way it goes, I guess. Alright, so we got 2 of those. This one goes with him. This one goes with him. Got this piece that I needed. And this piece that I needed. The rest of this we don't need. Probably couldn't see it anyway. Okay, we got that. So let's knock off some of these rough edges real quick. Sorry, didn't have my hands in the shot there. Some of these, you know, you've seen me with some of the models. I haven't gone out of my way to clean them up like that great, because I'm going to do that prior to painting, because some of the stuff you're just not going to see. But some of this stuff, like what I'm doing right now, is kind of unavoidable, or you won't get a good seal. So got to make sure that we do that. I mean, if it's necessary, I'll do it. If it's not, I can bypass it and wait till later when I can see what I can see. All right, let's get to work gluing. it just occurred to me. I've been talking this whole time and no one's heard me. Because they had it all muted, apparently. So let's see, put that together. All right. Throw this bad boy together. Whoa. Okay. Don't have any fingernails at the moment, so trying to pick these bases up off the ground is always kind of an issue. I like to turn the feet out slightly. You know, that way the toes aren't just straight forward. And then I just put a little bit of glue in the corner there so the feet don't move. And that'll be good. Okay, got that. While we're waiting on that, we can go ahead and do this portion here. Doesn't really stop us from doing it. Guess I went a little too fast there. Missed these critical parts here. My dog said the same thing. Not wanting to sit correctly for some reason. There it goes. Nope. We forgot to do something. Can you guess what it was? The head. Now the question is, how am I going to do that considering the way this head goes on that it comes with is a plate? So, yeah, that's interesting. We are going to have to finagle something here. since we're not going to use this anyway, and we've got plenty more, we're going to cut that face off. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to cut off this guy's neck piece. And then we're going to attempt to cut off the back part of his helmet. If we can get a grip on it. May have to. Not too bad. Oop. You gotta love when you drop this stuff on the floor. Damn near heretical. Alright, I think we're going to trim that out a little bit more. This. Okay. I don't think we'll be able to see all that anyway, because I believe the head will be sticking through there, but that's okay. Hopefully this is going to work. I mean, theoretically it should. Here that we have enough glue on there. Let's do a test fit here. It looks pretty decent to me. It's gonna be a tight fit because of this little eye socket here, or I mean little targeting device, but I mean honestly, who really cares? Okay, so it's not gonna, what we can do, and it's giving me a painting idea, is we could build a bridge back here with some sprue. And then we can turn around and paint this when we go to paint it as if it's backlit, you know what I mean? we gotta figure out how far we want this to stick off the deal. It's definitely not wanting to cooperate at the moment. What would be nice is if we could just get it to sit in there like that. That would be great. And I think I can. Just need to get some glue in there. That will negate having to have that scab or that scaffolding. Excuse me. Alright, so we're gonna have to cut this little eye thing off. That's the only thing keeping me from being able to manipulate the head the way that I need to. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. I can just get in there and deal with this little bit. Actually, I'll do that before I slide it in there. Yeah, that looks good. Put a little extra glue in there since it's probably dried up by now. Slide this bad boy back in there. There we go. Oop. Yeah, I like that. What do you guys think? Hold on. Focus. Pretty good. I know in the back it's not exactly level, but it's not going to matter. Once I close it up, it's going to be dark in there. So. Uh-oh. We may have figured out a problem here. We have. This is supposed to go all the way in there so this part can slide up. That's okay. We can clip this back piece off. It just needs to be clipped off a little bit. Not much. Just enough for it to slide. The things you'll do, GW. The things you'll do. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. I'm going to clip some more off. There's not enough clipped off there. Nothing like kit bashing. How thick is that? Oh, dang. It's that part that's the problem. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that could be a slight issue. So, we're going to cut this out because we're not going to see it anyway. Hopefully that'll give us the room we need. Bingo. There we go. Got it. Got it. Looking good. Just want to do a little cleanup here. Excellent. Now this is a librarian dreadnought I can be happy with. I don't know that I'm gonna paint him all red though. I'm leaning actually towards a lot darker red, mainly so that I can shift him around, especially for that flesh tears aren't. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I'm looking at this and I just don't like it. You know. I mean, I get it, but I don't like it. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get this other stuff on here. We have this book and I know I want to go on this bad boy, and I am thinking right here on top. That's what I'm thinking. I think that would be a lot better than the other stuff that they have that you can put on top. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this bad boy right on the top here. Line it up with the very edge, if I can. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. Almost makes him look like he's got a almost makes him look like he's a parliamentary guy with a part in his hair, don't it? That's alright. That looks good. I like it. Let's see. And he's got a book there, and he's got that. Okay. Actually, there's no room for that other thing on there, so all we can do is put this librarian shield on the other arm. Well, that's fine. We can get away with that. I'm fine with that. I don't know, I might paint this guy just blue, you know, I mean a blue dreadnought. I mean, other than the Ultramarines, how often do you really see that? Maybe blue and black with some, you know, hint of red kind of thing. Of course, I'm going to do the same thing here. Kicking that that one end out. Get it in there. There we go. Nope, pop right back out. I think something I may do on this one is I'm gonna go ahead and put these on, I think, at the same time as it's on here. That might make it a little easier on me. You know, you learn these things as you go about, you know, doing it. I mean, you would have thought I would have figured that out a long time ago, but I didn't. Let's see. Yep, this is a lot easier. There should have been a fourth. There it is. All right. Outstanding. Okay, so we know that we've got bolters on there, so we're going to go heavy flamer and multi-melta on this same arm. We're going to go ahead and put the flamer on the bottom just because and again, this is, I know, you know, you can't use all this, you know, at once. I get that. I mean, technically I can, you know, I mean, I just can't use all three of them at one time. But, you know, I want my models to look, you know, like I said, really cool. And then this one, I think is perfect to sit right just like that next to this one. I think it can do it. So we got a little too much glue here, so we'll just tidy that up a little bit. Put a little glue there. That sit about like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let that dry a little bit at the angle I need it, and then I'm gonna work that hose afterwards. So we got other stuff we gotta do anyway. Alright, let's get this going. And we are almost done. I won't, like I said, I won't be putting Land Raider together tonight. I mean, not on this stream anyway. If I can't figure, you know, make myself go to sleep, I may get started on it, but other than that, probably not gonna happen till tomorrow. Okay, and I am alternating these scripture panels because, you know, you've got the book up here, you've got books and scripture here, little tassels and whatnot hanging here, but sorry, you guys can't even see that. And then I went ahead and I moved this one over to the left side, so that way we've got a little bit of, you know, randomness going on. Well, not randomness, but, you know, we're spreading it out a little bit. always worry I'm gonna break these little prongs off that are on his leg. Trying to fit those knees on. They go on there tight, man, real tight. Okay. I almost feel like we kind of put this bad boy on backwards, but I wanted him higher up on the thing. When I say backwards, I mean like he could have been back further some, but I don't know. We didn't put that much glue on. I could potentially move it back on the one leg. Let's see. Maybe not. It's not playing ball, so we're gonna have to roll with it. It's not worth it to me. We could do this though. We can turn his body. That'll work. Yeah, I really like that helmet in there versus the face. The face, I'm gonna struggle with that with Dante too, because I mean, I just don't like it. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people do. I don't. It's like if, you know, Age of Sigmar. I don't even know what the heck they're called. Celestials or something. You know, they all have that face, and it's annoying. At least it is to me. All right. Well, we're coming down to it. I mean, we're literally coming down to it. All we got to do, I mean, well, hell, I guess for the most part, oh man, we forgot to put that piece in there. Are you kidding me? What in the world is this world coming to? How about that? How about that? I might have done it on that side too. I don't remember. Or actually, that one fits in there like it's supposed to. That's right. It's half the arm. Let's see. Get in there. Does not want to play ball. Does not want to play ball. There we go. Haha. I win. I would say flawless victory, but you know, it wasn't. So what I think I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to try to work this, if I can bend it just enough. Yeah, that'll work. I don't want to, I mean, I thought about cutting this little piece off. I guess you guys just saw the the melt-a-gun shift there, but not too bad. Nothing that, you know, you can't see and, you know, can't appreciate. I mean, that looks pretty good. I like it. I really do. But I thought about cutting the hose off and putting it into that same part right there, but I don't feel like it. Alright. All we gotta do is put these arms on and then do a little bit of decorating, and our librarian Dreadnought is finished. So, oh yeah, he looks good. He looks good. Yeah, I'm definitely not going with red with this dude. That's just ridiculous. All right, so let's get some tassel-y stuff. You know, purity seals. Definitely want those. Let's get these Terminator honors. Definitely want those. Okay, a couple of those. Man, I really would like to use some other stuff on here, but it just doesn't seem to want to work out that way. We need some other stuff though. Let's put, well, we could put the smoke launchers on. There's still room for that, I think. Yeah. We'll try it out. Worst case, we'll put them on something else, some other vehicle or whatever. Maybe another dreadnought or something. I mean, I've got a ton of them now because I didn't put any of them on the Death Company ones because I don't think that they get them. Well, at least they don't on the box. But I've got, what do we got? 1, 2, 3. You know, 3 Furiosos right there that could use smoke launchers. And this guy's gonna need, you know, another smoke launcher. So that we've got, you know, we've got stuff for that for sure. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and I ordered 4 of those. I could have ordered 5, but I didn't. Oh well. I'm talking to myself now about the bases that I ordered. Sometimes this glue makes my nose run, so I apologize. It's like peeling onions, I guess. Alright, let's see. Nope, that's not going to fit back there with the book on. Not like I thought it might. That's okay, we don't really need it. Well, wait a minute. Nah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so we'll just put that over there with those bits for later. Let's see what else we got. All kinds of tassely goodness on there. There's no reason to put that on anything. That on anything. Nothing there. Ooh, I just had an idea. Since I've got extra little claw things here, what if I did like multiple claws? That might be overkill. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Let's see, from these Blood Angels, Terminators, and stuff that we had over here. Let's see if we've got anything Blood Angel-y that we could put on. We've definitely got more, hey, we got some more purity seals, so that's good. Can always use more of those. He's gonna need them since he's gonna be dabbling in the warp. That's a pretty big Terminator on her right there, that thing. Let's see here. Got some more. Yep, here's some more. Actually, that might be a little too much. Let's look for some iconography. Hey, there's another. I forgot we had these standard. That's a big thing, man, though. That's pretty huge. We could use this one, though. And I could put that up there. I don't know, man. Maybe we could. Let's take a look at that. It's big, but you know, I mean, it's possible. I just, you know, again, I don't want it to look stupid. If I put that right there. Could work. I can hoist it up on something, like, you know, put a piece of sprue there or something. You'd never even notice it, really. Put it about that high. Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Well, man, then it's gonna make him look like he's got a bunch of dumb stuff on him. They usually have a book over top of them anyway, right? Let's see. We've got these wings here. Blood Angel wings. He's got stuff on this side, so I can't put the Terminator honors there. I could put it there, but I don't really need to. I can use something else. Probably this right here. Yeah, I'm not really sold on this piece. Man, you know, that's a big. That'd be massive for that side, though, wouldn't it? Definitely command some attention, though. Guarantee it. Gosh, man, you know, that's kind of got me, man. I'm thinking about, you know, putting that on the side there. I mean, I'm gonna put something there anyway. That's definitely got my attention. It wouldn't be too much different than everything else I've got, because I've got, you know, got Space Marines with giant things on their stuff too. Let's just put a dab of glue and just see how it pans out. Don't need much, because it'll come off, that's for sure. And we don't have to have it sticking up in the air. We could have it down like that, centered on those blood droplets. It's not bad when you're looking at it from the side, but I don't really like it. But we wouldn't have known if we hadn't tried it. So, that said, what else can we do? We want this guy to be Mr. Librarian, like totally decked out librarian. We have more books. I don't know if another book would. I don't think another book would look good. Excuse me. I don't think it would. I think I'm gonna take and put this. Wait, where's that Terminator on her? The one. This one could work there. I mean, I do like the way that looks on the other ones. So I could put that here instead. That takes up most of it. Yeah, we'll do that. Less is more in this situation for that. And then what I'm going to do to dress up the front is I'm going to do what I did to the other stuff. My Venerable Dreadnought for the Dark Angels is I am going to put a, call it a loin tassel if you will, if you want to. Yeah, that looks good. And I think we might have one over here cut out already. Maybe not. Let's check the box of bits. I know I cut one and then I was like, well, it's not going to work. Move that over there. Was it though? Hey, look at these. I didn't even know I had these. Got all kinds of little, more of these little notes, love notes from Chaos. I could put those on there, that's for sure. Now I know I cut one of those out. I must have thrown it back in the Dark Angel box. Let me pull it out. Either way, we'll just cut one out. It's not a big deal. Let's see here. Stay up there. Yeah, there we go. Let's see it. This one right here. For now, cut this bad boy out right here. It's got a little incense thing. There's a ton more tassel things here. Ooh, I didn't even see that. That's right. Okay. And I have a ton of these things. Bits for days. Loving it. Bits for days. Let's put that. You guys are gonna be like, man, you're gonna paint all those purity seals? Better believe it. That should be it. Let's get this crap out of the way. Put it off to the side. Let's get to decorating. So the only thing we got to do on this one is there's a little Dark Angel thing here and there's a little one there. You probably can't really make out the Dark Angel part here because it's similar to this, you know, this thing right here. It's just too small, and I mean it's probably, you know, going to be about how you paint it anyway. This Dark Angel thing though, however, is Dark Angel, so that's got to go. And I'm not going to cut the whole thing off. All I'm going to do is cut off, you know, a portion of it, so that at least I get the sword off. And then the rest of it just looks like, you know, whatever. And some of you are probably like, man, you worry about that, nobody's going to see it anyway. You know what? You are probably right. I mean, swords and wings are just a thing, right? We're going to put that right underneath there, hanging from underneath. It's going to be glorious. I'm trying to remember how I did it on the other one. I attached it to something. Of course, it's downstairs in the game room. Because I don't really want to cover up some of the stuff here. But I may not have a choice. Ooh, this broke. I just saw that. Well, that's no good. I mean, we don't have to have it exactly even either. We can offset this thing if we want to. Ah, I got it. Alright. So, put a little glue there, a little glue there. Yeah, I remember now. And then, if I can get it to stay, I'll put a little glue in the middle where that break is, where it's touching right there. Gotta hold it. It's not quite there yet. Okay. There's another pivot point right there. Alright. Yeah, I like that. And then we've got, you know, all of these little things. Question is, where exactly are they gonna hang? Because we've got guns and other stuff in the way. I think we're gonna put this bad boy back here now. Yeah, we'll do that. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Like it's blowing in the wind. Works for me. Yeah, I like that. That's looking good. And then this guy, we could put this one hanging off of here like that. wasn't sticking to my hands. Man, just does not want to play ball today. It's alright, we'll get it up there. Oh, I love it, man. It's like sometimes it's got a mind of its own. Really, really annoying. Now you start to do something and it just moves on its own out of the way. It's amazing. There we go. I don't know, man. I mean, like I told my wife, I don't know, how much I might even use this Librarian Dreadnought, but he sure looks cool. I mean, at least he does to me. I think we're gonna put some of these high-speed things on him. More of these, tassel things. Or not tassels, pages, or I think they call them O's of Moment, but I'm not sure. Don't think this one will fit. It could fit here. This guy will be the most tasseled out freaking, or paper freaking guy in the world. Alright, let's see. Get some tweezers here. It's getting hung up on that hose or those cables. There we go. Now we'll put some of these little purity seals on him. It may seem like overkill, it may seem like, oh my gosh, dude, you got so much crap on that guy. But again, it's about, what you enjoy and what you're willing to put up with as far as painting and things like that, you know what I mean? If he looks this great, just gray, I mean, imagine, you can imagine what he's going to look like, when he's all done up, you know what I mean? And it's gonna make it fun to paint, it's gonna be, there's gonna be, character to it. It's not just gonna be a, blank thing all the time. Let's see here. I know we've got, yeah, that's what I thought. And yeah, I cut off some of those smaller purity seals, but I'm probably not going to use those. They seem just a little too small, more for your Marines or something. They're not really dynamic enough for this. At least I'm not feeling it, I'll put it that way. Let's see. Perhaps we can. Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's good. I think that's all we need. So let's see if we can get the camera to focus on this bad boy. The light's not that great, but apologize. There we go. So yeah, you guys can see that. If I can keep my hand in the same spot. I think he looks pretty damn good. So, especially with that helmet. That helmet is everything for me. The rest of it's, neither here nor there, but that helmet, that's everything for me. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in this whole time. And thank you for keeping up on the journey. Again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please pass it on to other folks. Like to, get some more engagement with people. Please pass me on to other groups and whatnot. And again, if you'd like to support our Patreon, link is down below, and of course our Discord as well. And we'll see you next time.